Welcome to Nerdgoblinart. I'm Lula. My Intoresin order has arrived. Now, I bought these out of my own pocket. These weren't sent to me for a video. These are ones that I ordered myself. Now, this is a piggy, and I have been after it for a while, and I spotted it that it was reduced, so I ordered it. And this one is one of the small pumpkins. It's a clear one. There was a choice between like a clear and frosted, and they also sent as a little, like an apology because they were late in arriving, a little Christmas ornament, but I'll do that one another time. So I got these. I am very, very happy. And as soon as they arrived, I started recording. On with the gloves, as if by magic. I twinkled my nose. Right, I'm using Intoresin's number 14 glitter. It's like an orangey, browny, rusty sort in the pumpkin. And I'm using Let's Resin fuchsia mica powder and Apex resin.
I'll hold the brush close in a world painted bright. Magic in my strokes underneath the light. Canvas comes alive with every vibrant hue. Stories in each line, shades of me and you. Colors of the soul in every piece we make. Art's our only goal with love we create. Dreams in red and gold, glimmer and ignite. Beauty to behold in moon soft light. Every shade a tale in frames of joy or blue. They tell our words fail, every tone rings true. Colors of the soul in every piece we make. Art's our only goal with love we create. In red and gold, glimmer and ignite. Beauty to behold in moon soft light. Every shade a tale in frames of joy or blue. They tell our words fail, every tone rings true. Colors of the soul in every piece we make. Art's our only goal with love we create.
Alrighty then, so I put both resins into my debubbler, and I now feel I've had like a little look. He's got a head and he's got a little tail. I've not seen anybody else do this mould on YouTube, so I'm just being careful. As you can see, I'm squidging it and giving it a move around, because of course you're not to use any isopropyl alcohol in here, or you're not to use any flames of any sort. So just giving it a squidge. I've never had a mould like this, that it, the way it is on the top. It's a bit different, and I've put card down, by the way, because of it causing, these type of molds causing any issues with my silicone mat. These usually come with like a card base in them, but for some reason they didn't on this occasion, and I overpoured. No need to panic though, no panicking. This nerd does not panic, so just very carefully wiping it away. It's a really lovely colour as well. You could see that when I took the lid off, it still had the foil like sealed cover on it. So I've never actually used it, and it's a really pretty pink, you know. And as with like the Let's Resin mica powders, it'll have a lovely shimmer to it. I also pulled out another of my newer moulds that arrived from Temu. I made up plenty of resin because, of course, I wasn't sure how much either of these moulds were going to take. So I knew it was enough. I knew it was plenty. So I hope I've squidgy wedged that one enough. So moving that one aside and popping in by there. And now for the pumpkin. Now this mixed up lovely. I've only ever used this once before, and it genuinely, it looked like I'd coloured the resin, but I hadn't at all. So I thought this would be a good one for this pumpkin. So I'm just using my silicone tool just to encourage any bubbles out, because there is a stalk down there, and it kind of curls over, you know, it goes out and then curls over itself, from what I could see on the pictures on the website. So just giving it a squeeze. There you go. You just saw a little bubble come up then, just to make sure I'm getting any of those bubbles, encourage them up from the stalk, and topping it up. I more or less there was only a tiny bit left of this one. It was actually quite deceptive on how much resin it actually would take, because it takes the near, I think I'd split it, so this took 3 ounces, that's fluorescent. That's fluid ounces, in that it's a US fluid ounce in these cups that I have from Let's Resin. So it basically took around 3. So that I was quite surprised, but it is actually deceptively deeper than you expect. So that one, final squidging and a widgie. And a tap. It's always a good idea to give them a little tap, and I'm just using my silicone tool there because I could see some little bubbles, and I'm just bringing them up and they're just popping on the surface then, and down onto the card. Now I had a fairly big haul come from Temu the other day, because as much as I am enjoying Halloween at the moment, from a perspective of running a business as well, I'm going to have to like start thinking about Christmas, even though I don't want to right now because I'm in denial. But I've had quite a few Christmassy things coming in. I'm just adding that last little bit of the glittered orangey to that pink fuchsia resin. So I've had quite a few. I'm starting ordering in stuff ready for Christmas, but I'm planning on still doing makes based around autumn and Halloween for the next couple of weeks, other than when this came up, because obviously when you get new molds like these that you've waited and waited for, you want to get them done. So this one is, I believe it's a bear. So you know what I'm like. I love the little character molds. I find them incredibly sweet. So I ordered this bear. It's a lovely squishy mold as well. He's got ears, so that's why I filled it about just over halfway. I didn't actually plan on putting as much as I did in, just so I could make sure I could give it a good squeeze around and encourage any bubbles out of ears and eyes and the nose. I've not actually seen this one done, but I know that there's eyes and ears. And just again, put in the silicone tool around the edge, to bring it up. It really reminds me of the colour of bubble gum. I really like it. It's a very nice colour. I'm really surprised I've never used it before. Now, I just sprayed my isopropyl alcohol, but I only sprayed it on the bear mould. I didn't spray it on the piggy or the pumpkin. Now, I noticed a lot of bubbles in the feet, and also where it's settled. I know that I had to wipe away, but where it's now settled, I could see that I needed to add a little bit more resin. So I'm just using my silicone tool just to very gently, and I put a tiny little amount in. So right now I'm just searching, because you can see I've got some resin left. So I was just getting my handy bag that I keep near my desk for extras, and I like to knock things over. I just knocked my camera. And of course I haven't done my alligator, not the big Geraldy one, but the smaller one. I've not done them in a while, and I was like looking around up my desk, and I'm like, I don't have a pink one, so I shall have a pink one, and it will be beautiful and sweet and cute. So with this one, if you do happen to order it from Temu, you know, it does get a lot of bubbles down into the nose and the eyes. If you don't, I pre-sprayed it with some isopropyl alcohol, and then filled it part way, and then gave her a little squeeze and such. I have found that that really works well with this mould. I'm not filling it right the way to the top either, because you end up with a lot of trimming to do afterwards. So I've learnt that. I've learnt so far. So I've got the tedious bit of resin left, and I was pretty certain that my Intoresin tortoise would take that amount of resin. It's like an ounce, I think. It doesn't take a lot at all. So again, with this one, no isopropyl alcohol sprayed, but I always find that pouring so much in and then doing this, you know, pulling it, squeezing it, giving it a little tap is really good for this one. I don't tend to get a lot of bubbles, and I think it's because of just doing this kind of thing with it. Get up there, bubbles. And then just topping it up. I'm not a very pinky, I know I'm wearing pink gloves, ignore that, but I'm not a big fan of pink, never have been. But I know I'm wearing pink gloves. Ignore that, just pay no attention to the fact I'm wearing pink gloves. But I'm really chuffed with this colour. I'm really surprised at it, how much I actually do like it. It's not like a sicky pink, because you can have like a really sicky pink, can't you? Sicky pinky colour, yuck. But I quite like this one. Right, so on to the waiting game. I have returned. Did you miss me? It's been such a long time. Right then, these are all cured, and we're going to go for the tortoise first. Look at him. I'm still slightly obsessed with this tortoise. I just adore this tortoise. All the colours you put him in, it always looks so, so beautiful. Next with the alligator, and I'm very excited. I'm so chuffed that I have a pink alligator for my collection. Look. So cute, so lovely. You see a little sparkle there as well. Little bit of trimming, like I said, and I still put too much in. So this is the new one that I got from Temu. Not entirely sure what it's going to look like. Oh, isn't he sweet? We don't want one of those cocaine bears, do we? Oh, that's sweet. I really do like this colour. I know I've said it before, I'll say it again. I like the colour. So now to the new Intoresin mould that I got. I was like, how do I get this out? And look at that. Isn't that pretty? I quite like the stalk as well. It's weird. It looks like... I don't know what happens, because obviously the resin got down there, but it's not as orange right at the tip or glittery, so it's a strange one. But I really like that. And now for the pig. Do you see where I see? It's like a million billion bubbles. No. Even though I put it in my debubbler's pants. I need and I deserve a new one, like from Let's Resin, their new debubbler, when it's available in the UK. Please, Father Christmas. It was quite, I just didn't know how to take it out. But, yes, a lot of bubbles. A great deal of bubbles. Weird bubbles, too. I must say, loads of weird placements of bubbles, which is odd. And millions of bubbles under there. Meh. But look at his little face. And look how sparkly the piggy is. Sparkle piggy, sparkle pig, sparkle pig. Oh, he's so lush. I don't care. I'm still going to love this little piggy very, very much. And this little piggy will live on my desk. Look, it's like a little heart-shaped tail. It's really cute. But I will do this again. Oh, the eyes, I think, are like a sparkle as well. I think it's really, really cute. But he will live on my desk and he shall be mine. I'm really chuffed. I really like that pumpkin. See what I mean about that non-sync glitter? It really works well, especially in a pumpkin. But that sparkle is so pretty. Still slightly gutted about all those bubbles. I don't get it, so, nah. So, this bear needs eyes and he needs a nose. Oh, look, he's got a little tail. I didn't notice that. So, Black Posca pen to the rescue, just to give him his eyes and his nose. Or her nose. Maybe it's a girl. She's really sweet, though. I do love these little character moulds. They're so worth getting. I suppose this could be a polar bear. I wonder if it's meant to be a polar bear. Oh, it's an awesome bear anyway. You can do whatever colour you like. I've got one of those panda ones as well. I need to get it poured so I can figure it out. But just giving him a little bit of a nose. I was trying to make out if that was like the full nose or whether I'd gone over, but I kind of like it anyway. I can see like a marking of a mouth, but then I didn't like it that much the way I done it, but it's okay. I think he's okay. And my alligator needs eyes too, because otherwise she won't see where she's going. That wouldn't be very nice. These they're already there, the eyes themselves. So yeah, so I think he needs something else. What are they missing? You know he's missing something. I'm retrieving that little something right now. Of course. We're missing a crown. A nice rose gold one as well to go with the fuchsia-y pinky. Oh, that's so pretty. I really like that. So, going to pop it on with a bit of J. Diction UV resin. I'm not touching it. All the products, my bottles, I always wipe them over after I'm finished with them. And I'm not touching or going near it. So, no worries. No need to put gloves on at this point because I'm not touching any of it. So just a few moments with the UV light, and what I'll do once the video's done, which I've already done because this is future Lou, this is past Lou on the screen, this is future Lou, I put it under my UV lamp for 5 minutes just to make sure there's no stickiness and it's nicely set. Ooh, I think that suits him very, very well. Oops, and drop him. There we go. And the first time ever I've decided to give one of these alligators a crown as well because I think it'd look really cool. And again with a little bit of the UV resin. I really do love these little crowns. They're from Amazon, they're easily found. Just type in mini crowns and you'll find them. In just a few moments with that torch. And once it's like tomorrow, the following day, I'll also get rid of the extra bit of porridge around the sides. Ooh, doesn't she look awesome? Do. Yeah, so I was able to pull that bit off, but it was still a little bit too soft to use my deburring tool at this point. But the following day, it was all good. It's all fine. Okay, so some lovely makes. I'm happy. Love you. Stay weird.
In a world of paint and canvas bright, I dream of dragons taking flight. Colors swirl and magic's near. I'm an artist feeling no fear. With a brush I conjure spells, tales of wonder I love to tell. Scales and wings and hue so bold, in my art the magic's sold. Dragon-hearted artist I am, in a world of spells and glam. Every stroke